All right, we're going to do all the signs here in this video. So we're going over Uranus. It's conjunct 29 degrees Taurus. And what does that mean for you? I mean, this is sudden shakeups when it comes to finances, your self-worth, your possessions, your financial, material goods, all of that. So we want to know where Taurus sits to find out how it's going to affect you. All right, hey Aries, this is going to affect you in your second house of Taurus. So this is your belongings, your personal things, your material goods, your finances, your self-worth, right? This all is happening in its own house. So you might have a sudden shift in your finances where you're like, oh my God, I need to start selling my stuff. Like right now, like you might have a dip. Maybe something happens to something that that belongs to you, like your car. A tire goes out and you don't have the finances to cover it. So a sudden shift. Oh no, I'm going to have to sell my stuff really fast so that I can make enough money so that I can actually drive somewhere or go somewhere. Okay? It could have to do with your self-worth, right? Maybe you're like, you know what? I'm going to get a second job so that I can bring in more income and have more material goods, right? Some sort of sudden shift when it comes to your material possessions and your self-worth. Some sort of breakthrough. Could be even a rebellion. Could be like, you know what, I'm going to get rid of all my clothes. I am so tired of having to go through all of these clothes every day to figure out what I want to wear. You know, like maybe your self-worth is no longer going to depend on the things that you have. It could go both ways. Some sort of shift that says, you know what, you don't have to do this anymore. You might decide that you want to be free. Okay, this is Uranus. You're like, you know what, I don't want to work for the man anymore. I'm going to do something different and I'm going to sell my material goods so that I don't have to do that. Okay? So that's how it could work. All right? Good luck. Hey, Taurus, this is going to be happening in your first house of physical appearances. So your self-worth might be dependent on your physical appearance. This could be something where you buy all the makeup, right? You're like one of those girls that's like, I spend 2 hours on my makeup. Not judging. Love it. But I'm saying that you might change that. That might change. You might decide, you know what, I can't do this anymore. It's not actually giving me what I want from it. It's not getting me the type of attention I want. It's not creating the situation I want, whatever it is. You know what, you're like, I'm putting too much time and effort into my physical appearance. That, because it's freedom, right? You might freaking shave your head. Look, this is Uranus at the 29th degree. You might decide, F this. I'm going full-blown purple. I'm going to shave my head. I'm going to cut off all my hair. Right? It's going to be sudden. A sudden shift to your physical appearance and your self-worth. Your material goods that tie into your physical appearance. Could have to do with clothes. I don't want to dress up anymore. I'm tired of putting so much energy into looking good and not reaping any sort of reward from it, right? Maybe spending too much money on these things. So, could have to do with anything like that, right? Hey Gemini, this is happening in your 12th house of mental health, the dream realm, and what? Escapism, okay? You could be deciding, I don't want to be on drugs anymore. This could be illegal drugs, definitely, but even prescription drugs. You could be like, you've been on some sort of medication for the past 7 years, and you're like, you know what? To hell with it. I want to be free from this experience, and I want to experience life in a different way now. I am not saying anything is wrong with mental health drugs. I'm just talking about this sudden shift. This might be a sudden mental shift that says, you know what? I don't want to be tied into this experience anymore, because these are material things that are tied to mental health. This could have to do with journals. I'm going to get rid of my journals now. Like, just throw them away. I'm not telling you to. I'm just saying you might just throw them away, right? Like, you could say, I don't want to be tied to them. Maybe you're going to burn them. Get rid of the experiences, right? Something that's going to be a sudden shift mentally, and you're going to be done with it. This could be you deciding that you're going to take a leap of faith and actually do the astral traveling, right? Maybe you've been going into sleep paralysis, but you're too scared to actually let yourself leave your body. And finally, Uranus is going to say, free yourself. Have the breakthrough. Let yourself go. You astral travel every night and don't remember anyway. So now do it, right? Something tied to your self-worth in regards to your mental health, to your escapism, to the dream realm, okay? Sudden shifts. Something's going to come up in there, some sort of breakthrough, and say, do it this way instead. Or you're going to have to do it this way. Maybe insurance is going to run out, right? And you're going to have to do this differently for a while. Anything could happen, so just be prepared. Good luck. Hey Cancer, this shift is happening in your 11th house, the anaretic degree, the 29th degree in your 11th house, okay? This is friendships, community, get-togethers, facilitating get-togethers. It's technology, right? You might decide that you don't want to be online anymore. You don't want to use Facebook, or you don't want to use Instagram. You might have this sudden shift in the way that you're thinking that's like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of putting the effort in, and I'm tired of communicating this way, and I'd rather be in person and free myself from this like social media thing. Or you might find out that somebody is not being nice. Somebody could be talking about you behind your back. They might have a group chat going on that is talking about you online, right? Or you find out that a friend hasn't been honest, or they've betrayed you. Some shift that's going to free you from something like a breakthrough is going to come through about a friend, a realization. It doesn't have to be somebody being bad. It could just be a breakthrough that comes through and changes the dynamic, changes how you see your self-worth through the eyes of this other person, right? Letting go. Material goods. I'm not saying it has to be letting go, but it's the 29th degree. It's the crisis degree. So it may have to do with freeing yourself. It's rebellion. You find something out and you let go. Okay? Good luck. Hey Leo, this conjunction is happening in your 10th house of career. So some sort of sudden shift when it comes to your career, right? This is your career house. I don't know what could happen. You might find out that you're getting moved into a different role. You might find out that you're going higher up in status. What? You're climbing the corporate ladder? I don't know. Maybe you're going to the top. You're going to be the CEO suddenly. You're going to be the CFO. Something is going to change. Somebody might come to you and say, look, you know what? You'd actually fit better in this role, and we want you to move into it. Some sort of unexpected shift when it comes to your worth in the workplace, how you're getting your material goods, how you're getting your possessions. It's going to be switched up here because it's at the 29th degree. It's the crisis degree. It's the karmic degree. It's going to put you on your path. This is aligning you to your greatest path. Let it happen. Don't fight it. Whatever it is. I mean, look, something's going to shift right now. So, good luck.